So what's up, YouTube? It's AmbitionZ VapeR back again for another review for you. I'm in the beautiful Cape Cod in Chatham, Massachusetts, where I go during the times of the summer. And well, I got a review on the MERLIN RTA by AugVape. It's a RTA, it's a rebuildable tank atomizer, which is 23 millimeters in diameter. It holds 4 mLs of e-liquid, and it is a single or dual coil capability of RTA. But what the difference is on this one between other RTAs that you've recently seen or have seen come out is that the dual coil or single coil is stacked on top of each other. So it is definitely a different type of spin. It should give you the same result as a good vaping experience. It's pretty easy to build on. It has plenty of room to put your wick. I have a dual coil in this now, and it does have an adjustable airflow intake on it where you could have the nut, which I'll show you down low, and then you can take it out for more airflow or put it in for less airflow for single or dual coil. It holds 4 mLs of e-liquid. It's definitely capable with your 510 drip tips. And let's have a vape before we dive down. Without further ado, squad, let's dive down. Let's take a look at this. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. This is the box that it comes in. MERLIN RTA by AugVape. Alrighty. Nice packaging. 23 millimeters in diameter, 4 mLs of e-liquid, single and dual coil capability, 1.8 millimeter post holes, 3 millimeter juice feed holes, top filling through 2 large fill slots, juice flow control, dual adjustable airflow, got the little scratch and sniff, and you're gonna get an additional glass piece. You're gonna get a notch coil. Huh, everybody's coming out with notch coils nowadays, huh? Extra O-rings and grub screws. As you can see, you will also get a user manual. User manual? We're going to do a dual coil on this because I love dual coils. Wish those juice flow holes are a little bigger. That's just, I like them big. I don't know why. They have all that real estate. You know, I know they can't go too big, but they go a little bigger. Airflow on the bottom. One on that side, one on that side. If you turn that, it's going to do it to the other side. It stops. It doesn't continue. So that's the tolerance feels very nice. Nice tolerance to it. Then you have this drip tip here. It's a pretty nice Delrin drip tip. Have some knurlings and some designs up top. It's top filling design. On the bottom it says MERLIN RTA by AugVape and Roxy. Copper 510. It is protruding. You can use it on a hybrid for you hybrid junkies. There is peak insulator. My number is 268. Comes off very nicely. This is the top fill design. Nice top fill, nothing wrong with it. Now you can take the glass out, obviously. It comes with additional glass. But not necessary. Conical design in there, which I like. O-ring on top. Tank, mostly broken down. I'm just not taking the glass out because I don't need to. Drip tip, top cap, tank section, and the deck. Drip tip. Delrin, 2 O-rings, top cap, chimney section, tank section, conical design. I like that. I wish they had more than just 2, but they only need 2 on that. Nice things to fill with the juice. Deck, look at that. It's for a dual coil, one on top of the other. Looks like there's a burr in there. 1.8 millimeters in diameter. I wish they did 2. They had room for it. It's definitely some burrs in there. Then you got that for airflow. I guess you could take that out. And then you have the wick that goes down on that side and then down in that side. Take a screwdriver to that. Take that out for more airflow. Those are janky ass post holes. That is the jankiest post holes I have ever seen. I'm going to do a build on it. Alright guys, so all I have is Coil Master 24 gauge Canthol. Alright, so we're going to do a build lapse on it. Alright. So we are back from the close-up. The AugVape RTA. I like it, okay? It's a very decent type of RTA. I like how they went innovative with it and made it a single or dual coil stacked on top of each other. I think that's all great and dandy. But I do have a couple gripes with this, okay? And a couple gripes, it might be a deal breaker for a lot of you. Number one con is the juice flow holes. The juice flow holes on this are very small. Very hard for a high VG type of e-liquid that I like to use to get in there and to wick the cotton to get to the coils efficiently. I feel like it has a tough time wicking. As you can see, I have a bubble. It's just sitting there. That's kind of my experience with it. It doesn't wick efficiently. When you have a dual coil in there, you really need big holes. These holes are like the size of the original Griffin. They might even be a little bit smaller, but to me they look the exact same size. From the outside of the chimney to the inside of the glass, there's not a lot of room. Con number two is that the airflow in it. I had the nut in it with a dual coil, and I took the bolt out to make larger airflow. It looks about a 3 millimeter in diameter type of airflow, maybe 4 millimeters. But to me it feels a little bit too restrictive, especially for a dual coil. Now, when I say dual coil, I have a dual parallel coil in here. So I have really 4 strands of wire. That's the build that I'm accustomed to, that I like. But if you don't like that and you like just a straight out 2 wires for dual coil, I think the airflow in this will be perfect for you. I have it on the RX200 by Wismec with the wood skin. You can find this wood skin at Angel Sigs if you're interested. It is a 0.1 ohm. On the money, 110 watts. It's about 3.3 volts, and I'm getting semi-saturated vapes right now. And I've had this in just for a little bit since I've done the build down low. It's got good flavor. It's got decent vapor production. I would like to see more vapor production, but it does have decent vapor production. It's semi-saturated type of cotton. I'm actually getting a semi-saturated vape right now. So it has really good flavor because of the restrictiveness in the airflow. I think it's built really well. You can use all your 510 drip tip adapters, any of your 510 drip tips you can use on this. It comes with a Delaware one, and it has this little round dome, concaved round dome, which feels very nice on the lips. The O-rings are very tight when you first get it, but once you put e-juice on it, it does come off very nicely. The channels that I showed you down low, they're very nice channels. I don't have any problem using unicorn bottle, drip tops, glass drips, anything. Airflow adjustment is very nice. I think it's built well. I think it looks nice. If you really don't like too restrictive airflow, then this might not be the RTA for you. If you do use that notch coil, you won't be able to do a dual coil. Post holes are so close to each other. Now that brings me to another con. 1.8 millimeter post holes. They could have got bigger post holes in there. I didn't have any problem wicking it. I didn't have any problem stuffing the cotton in there to cover the holes there. I don't have any leaking issues. I don't have any real spit back. Unless if your cotton's really saturated, you might get some spit back, but I haven't got any spit back, so that's a big pro. Post holes, there was a lot of burrs in the post holes, as I showed you down low. That's a con as well, man. The quality control with the burrs, they could have done a better job. No machining oil, no whatsoever. Everything fits on flush, makes a connection. Overall, it's a nice RTA. There is some cons with it. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on the train and this was in it, would I go out and buy one? That's the real question, right? Yeah, I would. AugVape, if you're paying attention, all you got to do is make those juiceful holes bigger. So you can find the MERLIN RTA by AugVape at www.augvape.com. Link on screen and description. I might have some additional links for you to get additional prices off of this in the description for you guys if you're interested. It's roughly around 30 bucks. Thank you for watching, squad. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If you did, leave a like, share, and subscribe. I give you content on a daily basis, 1080p, 60 frames per second. You're wasting your effing bandwidth if you're not subscribed to my channel. Remember, squad, stay juiced up. I'll hopefully catch you tomorrow.